The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery. The Sergeant at Arms will restore order in the gallery.
That was the scene in the Senate gallery on Saturday as protests swept through the Capitol, including during the confirmation vote of Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. The Senate confirmed Kavanaugh in a 50-48 vote Saturday afternoon. In a private ceremony, Kavanaugh was sworn in by both Chief Justice John Roberts and retired Justice Anthony Kennedy, the court's longtime swing vote, whom he will replace. Tonight, President Trump will hold a swearing-in ceremony with Justice Kavanaugh at the White House. Good morning and welcome to Morning Joe. It is Monday, October 8th. With us, we have MSNBC contributor Mike Barnicle, former advisor to President George W. Bush, now co-creator and executive producer of The Circus on Showtime, Mark McKinnon, White House correspondent for PBS NewsHour, Yamiche Alcindor, and historian, author of The Soul of America, and Rogers Professor of Presidency at Vanderbilt University, John Meacham. He's an NBC News and MSNBC contributor. And Joe, why don't you try and set the scene for us, what this will mean for the midterms, what this will mean for Democrats, what this will mean for Republicans, the Senate. I could go on. What does this mean?
Well, we'll hear from our esteemed guests, but a lot of talk, Mika, this weekend about how this was going to be different. The Supreme Court would never be respected again. The Supreme Court wouldn't be able to work together again. Of course, in that swearing-in ceremony, also Justice Kagan, Justice Sotomayor was there. The Supreme Court will go on. And the United States Congress will go on. The government will continue its business. The only question is, who is going to be running it? Is it going to be run by Mitch McConnell? Is it going to be run by people who did what they did over the past couple of weeks and then were cheerleaders? I mean, and that's going to be actually our first story after saying that we were trying to get a justice on the Supreme Court that was impartial, that was neutral, that was going to be an umpire and ref and tell it down the middle. They spent all weekend gloating like they had just won a high school football game on Friday night. It was shabby and it was sad. But Mika, 30 days. If you don't like what happened,
right,
you can scream in restaurants all you want. You can protest all you want. But you got 30 days to register your friends, to register your family members, to get them out to vote, to change Washington, and to change the world. And if you don't like what happened this past weekend, or if you love what happened this past weekend, you've got 30 days. All the talking, all the screaming, all the shouting over the next month means nothing. What matters is getting out the vote for your side, whatever that side is. I can't think of a midterm election, Mika, that has carried more weight and that has meant more. And as if Americans needed more evidence of just how important voting in a month is going to be, we have what happened over the weekend. Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.